I wish to create a perfect human being, selecting the best organs from different corpses. I wish to create a perfect human being, selecting the best organs from different corpses.
Welcome back, guys. This is Tiki Cup here. Today I want to talk about two things, maybe three things. One of the things is I got a few questions on YouTube. Well, actually it's just two questions. One question was, do you have to put the geyser pressure control valve vertical? Now you can put it horizontal, vertical, upside down, doesn't matter which way you put it, as long as you have the indicated arrows going the right way, which I mean by is here's the intake, that's the outlet. If you put it in like intake, well, all the water is still going to be running outside, but as long as you have the arrow going the right way, you can put it under, upside down, vertical, any way you want, as long as you have the arrow flow going the right way. So that's one thing down. Second thing is, a person asked me, do you have to put a geyser in the roof or hang it up against the wall? If you live in a double-story house, yes, you have to put it in the roof or on the wall. If you live in a single-story house, it doesn't matter. It's just a few things you have to take in consideration. Is the fact that if your, let's say as example, your house is 7 meters high and your shower is 8 meters from your geyser, then that water has to run through at least 14 meters of pipe length before the hot water gets to you, where if you hang it up on the roof you only have the 8 meter. So I mean, that's one thing you have to take in consideration. I mean, it's like I said, you can put it on the ground, doesn't matter. Where if you have a double-story house, you're gonna have a very high risk of the drop in pressure, because I mean, it's very high for the water to come back up again. That I have to say. Then one thing I would like to show you guys today on the geyser talk is possible reasons why your geyser can burst as well. I'll take you guys to geyser which have cleaned off with everything away from it, and then I'll show you guys. If you can just give me a second, let me get to the geyser. Alright guys, I'm at the geysers. I'm using my phone right now. Okay, you see, this is the geyser most of you know of, which has the legs and everything. Once you clean it off, it looks like this, you know, take off all the metal and foam and everything. You can see there's the inlet valve, on the other side is the rest. Alright, that's the safety valve, that's the inlet valve. The other side's the inlet. Here's a smaller geyser. Now, some of the reasons why geysers can tend to fail is, as you can see, these are welded, as well as these are welded, and these are welded. Everything, all these components is welded on. Okay, this doesn't matter, but this does. Is where they weld the end to the cylinder, where they weld the holes of where the water must come out and everything. Now, all these welds has a potential of failing. Even if you have a brand new annual in and everything like that, these can still fail. As you can see, here's also a weld line going down here, which you can't see as bad as these ones, but those are things which can fail. It can be because you haven't replaced your annual as well. That can also play a role. But like I say, these welds does also, like I say, replace your annual, and this can still become a problem. But the annual is mainly so this or other things can't become a problem. But like I say, sometimes it does happen that these things tends to fail. So that's one of the reasons why your geyser burst. Your geyser can burst in any ways. I mean, here's one which you can see is all rusted. Now I know this one started failing over here. That is where the annual used to be. It also started failing here on this side. This side is fine. This side is only on this side. It started failing. It goes all around, right across. See, there's many ways the geyser can fail. Even here, where the element goes in, here on the edge, it can fail. mean, yeah, there's lots of reasons why your geysers can fail. I mean, yeah, well, there's reasons, and the reason as well is because these things keep pressure in. The pressure can also damage these welding ends and everything. There's a lot of things you can take in consideration. As you can see, this one failed over here as well as over here where the annual sits. So you see, there's many ways they can fail, many places and everything like that. So yeah, that's how geysers tends to fail. And yes, I hope you guys enjoy this video and subscribe to join the Techie Crew.